We live. Happy Sunday, 24th of January, and today is what? Oh my God, I should know football better than this. It's like playoffs day or division day or whatever. But basically, there's two football games that are going to be deciding who goes to the Super Bowl. Right now, as I speak, we are 13 minutes into the fourth quarter of the first game of the Green Bay Packers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And right now, the score is Tampa Bay Buccaneers 28, Green Bay Packers 23. But as we have seen, the Packers, oh man, for a while there, it looked like they were just going to lose. They're behind by so much, but I guess they're good at coming back. And now they are only down by 5 points, and with 13 minutes left to play, it's still anybody's game. So this is interesting. So I'm going to do this live stream like I had scheduled. And in the meantime, I'm going to still kind of like be watching the screen because the next game after this, the next two teams, if I remember correctly, are oh my gosh, who's playing next? I forgot. Oh no, Packers got an interception. Oh my goodness. Wow. The Packers have a chance. This might actually happen for them. Green Bay Packers, and I don't, the whole Tom Brady thing, I could care less, but it was just amazing for me to have a team like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who I think they've been to the Super Bowl before, but not really. They haven't had a chance in a long time to possibly make it, but it's not. I don't know. Well, they're still winning, but what can you say? Okay, so tonight at 5:40 p.m., which is I don't know if that's Eastern time or Central time, probably Eastern time, which means that in a little bit. Okay, so the other game that's going to be happening tonight is going to be the Buffalo Bills versus the Kansas City Chiefs, and that would be amazing for the Buffalo Bills to do something, but I don't know. I'm thinking I'm going to pick the Chiefs for that one, just like I kind of picked the Packers for this one. But I guess Tom Brady and what's his name, Gronk, they're both on the Buccaneers now, and they're used to winning Super Bowls or making it to the Super Bowl, so you never know what could happen here. So, wow, what can you say, huh? I'll tell you what. Look at this shirt. I want to thank my mom for this shirt. My mom sent me this shirt when I graduated from college with a master's degree, and look what I'm doing with my time. Okay, and since I graduated in December of 2020, hey, what do you think? 2020. Remember the whole toilet paper shortage for a while, and how crazy it got? Well, that's the year I graduated. That's the year people graduated with high school, and what a year it was. It's 2021 now. And at the end of next week, when I do my next live stream, I'm going to give you guys, all you music lovers out there, I'm going to give you a little countdown of January and the years ending in one. Because you remember how last year I did like this final thing of everything that number one albums and singles from the years ending in zero. Well, now we're just condensing the month of January as so that should be a little bit shorter of a list and a lot simpler, but interesting. At least I think it's interesting nonetheless. Okay. See, here's what's going on. We got the football team game right there. We got 28-23 is the current score. And it's still anybody's game right now. It's Green Bay's got the ball back. And, Aaron Rodgers has been getting sacked a bunch of times, but that still hasn't kept him from making something good out of it, you know. All right, so what I was going to do, and maybe okay, here's what I'll do for y'all. Okay, in the middle during the commercials, I'm gonna break out my DJ Whipple '80s material. I know I'm not in the other room there. I have my albums and stuff like. You know what? Okay, I got an idea. Here's what I'm gonna do. So when there's commercials here, I'm gonna take this laptop here that I'm using to do my live stream to the other room where I have my albums, placed, with '80s music and stuff like that. I'll do a little bit of my radio show for you, and then yes, that's a good idea. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so for every hour, every 3 moments that I do, I'll come back, see what's going on with the game, commercial, radio, commercial, radio. Anybody want to dance? Can you keep up? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Oh, Aaron Rodgers just got sacked. Hey, maybe you guys want to see what I'm watching since I'm talking about it? Sure, why not? Let's do that. Okay, come on. Let's come over here. Ugh. See if you can even see the TV screen. Yeah, that's the problem with trying to. 10 minutes. Okay, going down the field. What we got? Go, 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 go. Stopped at the 40. Okay. Okay. All right. There's your sign. Let's go to the other room. Turn on the lights here. Okay. It's '80s time. Hey, what do we got? Billy Joel, Tina Turner, Run DMC, Bruce Springsteen, Falco, AC/DC, Back in Black, Rodney Dangerfield, Rick Springfield, Prince, Dirty Mind, the Go-Go's, Beauty and the Beat. All right. Since I didn't actually give myself music this time, I'm just going to do the radio show. All right. Here we go. Oh, by the way, thanks, Mom and Terry, for this shirt. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right. Right. I don't want to wreck my albums. They've seen enough damage as it is. Come on, stay up. Come on, Madonna. Woo. True love, you're the one I'm dreaming of. Your heart fits me like a glove, and I'm gonna be true blue, baby. I love you. Do you hear what I hear? Hello and welcome to the KPPC, where all week we play hits of the 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond. So, if you're coming in off the street and you're beginning to feel the heat, well, listen, Buster, you better start to move your feet to the rockin'est rock steady beat of the 80s, one step beyond. And it's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Haha. Then I play music. Okay. And you know what's so cool is today I actually recorded my very first Sunday show. So I got Saturday night and Sunday night, except I record them both on the same day. I recorded the Sunday show on a Sunday for that Sunday night, but my Saturday show was recorded for the next Saturday. Then I record. Okay, so I go into the studio and I record on Sunday mornings I record my Saturday show first, but it's for the Saturday that's for the next Saturday, because obviously the last Saturday already passed. But then the Sunday is not for the next Sunday, it's for that night. So I got a lot to prepare, just a lot to come up with. Right? Okay. So next Saturday is January 30th. All right. Welcome to January 30th. And I've got something for y'all. A person's a person, no matter how small. Dr. Seuss published 5 books in the 1980s. Hunches and Bunches, The Butter Battle Book, You're Only Old Once, I Am Not Going to Get Up Today, and The Tough Coughs as He Plows the Dough. That's the name of one of his books. His last book published before his death was 1990's Oh, the Places You'll Go. That's one of my favorites. And oh, the places we all have been to. Well, let's get back to the 80s. Here's another 80s song. Ta-da! All right. Hello and welcome. Normally, I just cover music and movies and some events of our great 80s, but I remember I used to read physical books at one point in time too. You know, actually reading a book instead of something on a screen. Amazing. All right. So I wonder, looking back, what were the #1 books for each year of the 1980s? Well, there was James A. Michener's The Covenant, James Clavell, Noble House, William Kotzwinkle, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, James Caan, Return of the Jedi, Stephen King, The Talisman, Jane M. Auel, Auel, Owl, am I pronouncing that correctly? The Mammoth Hunters, Stephen King's It, Stephen King's The Tommyknockers, Tom Clancy, The Cardinal of the Kremlin, and Tom Clancy, Clear and Present Danger. You know, most of those were made into movies and were made from movies, and I think I actually read a couple of them. Here's music of the 80s for you. Doo-doo. Oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Wait, hold on. Let me try this here. All right, let's see what's going on with the football game, and then we'll come back for more of DJ Whipple in the house. Because, like Weird Al Yankovic says, sometimes you gotta dare to be stupid or just dare to be funny. Right? Okay, what do we got? What's this? Okay. Packers have the ball again. Okay. 28-23 still. Okay. Very good. All right. Let me go see if I can recruit some people to come be my viewers. So I got more people to talk to. Love you guys. Okay, what's happening here? Well, you know it's cold out there. When you look at the TV screen, you can see them all breathing. Yay, thank you, Kimmy. All right. So if anybody knows Kimmy Peroka, you know, get to know her. She's a great person, and we got a great community of YouTubers going on. Okay, what do we got? Oh, Green Bay didn't make it too far. 8 minutes left in this last quarter. They got a kick again. And oh, down at the 28. Okay. All right, guys. Hey, guys. Welcome to my blog. Anybody any of you really like our little video we did with our grandkids eating Jollibee? And our grandson Ethan's like, welcome to my blog. And then the girl next to him, her name is Shang Shang. She's like, welcome to our blog. Hi, guys. Okay, so anyway. Ta-da! All right, remember, Saturday shows that I do are Saturday beforehand, or right now it's a Sunday before that Saturday. All right, the last Saturday of January 2021, that's what it's going to be. And in a few days, it will be Groundhog Day. The Bill Murray movie came out in 1993. And what is cool to me is I have been to the town where the movie was filmed, in Woodstock, Illinois. And I actually have my cousin, Samantha, and her kids and her husband, Brian, they live in Woodstock, Illinois. So if y'all ever watch this, hi, it's hello from me. Hello, everybody. Okay, well, hey, do you remember back in the 80s when people still wrote Elvis Lives on walls and stalls all over the place? Well, back in the late 80s, I was in more of a punk phase, and I used to answer on the same bathroom stalls that Elvis Costello lives. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Okay, music, you want another one? One more in the name of love? One more in the name of love. And where did I put my Elvis Costello? Oh, there we go. Elvis Costello. All right. His first two albums are classic. Get Happy's really good, and his 80s stuff is all right. But definitely his first two got Allison and Watching the Detectives. What's so fun about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, pump it up. Accidents will happen. It's all hit and run. Used to be the victim, now you're not the only one. Radio, radio, radio is a sound salvation. Radio is cleaning up the nation. And say you better listen to the voice of reason, but they don't give you any choice because you think that it's treason. So you better do what you were told. You better listen to the radio. All right. And now I go into some charts, since y'all want to know about music other than just the 80s. Okay, so welcome to the end of our second hour. Wait, is it really? Oh, I skipped one. Good thing I didn't do that on my radio show like I did last week. All right, welcome to the 80s. If you know, if someone were to tell me, hush, hush, keep it down now, voices carry, I would have to wonder, what are words for when no one listens anymore? Especially since metal band Extreme, whose debut album came out in 1989, said in 1990 that more than words is all you have to do to make it real. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I'd already know. Well, I have more than words. I have music. Here's more music from the 80s. Yay. Welcome to the end of our second hour of our 80s time here at KPPC. So if you ever want to actually really listen to my show when it happens, you can go online and go to KPPC. It's 96.9 FM on the actual radio, but that you got to be in Texas for that. But KPPC, KPPC, Keep People Praising Christ. That's how one way to remember KPPCSA.com. Because SA is San Antonio, KPPCSA.com. And Saturday nights, Central Time, USA, from 7 to 11. And now Sunday nights from 7 to 11 also. Hey, which means tonight I'm going to be on the radio. So if you tune in then. And so let's see, if you want to actually do that be online listening to me play 80s music and talk in the Philippines, that would be starting at 9 a.m. Okay, very good. Okay, so all week long, we play hits of the 50s, 60s, and 70s. And for our special time here on Saturday nights, the 80s. So looking back, what were some of those hits? Well, this week we're looking back at #1 hits from this moment in years ending in 0. So for the 30th day of January 1950, the #1 song was the Andrews Sisters. I Can Dream, Can't I? January 1960, Johnny Preston with Running Bear. January 1970, the Jackson 5, I Want You Back. January 1980, Michael Jackson with Rock With You All Night. January 1990, Michael Bolton, How Am I Supposed to Live Without You? I Just Don't Know. And then I introduced the #1 song from 1989, Janet Jackson's Escapade. Escapade, well you can be mine. Escapade, we'll have a good time. All right, let's go see what's going on the football game. Let's see what's happening here. Well, still 28-23. Okay, 28-23. We got Tampa Bay's got the ball. Okay. Uh-oh, Brady. The worst throw Brady's made today. They're still up by 5, but, you know, they better clinch it somehow if they want to make sure that they've won. Oh, he missed it. Okay. Okay, we got less than 5 minutes left to go in the game. What's going to happen here? Oh, come on. Come on. Oh. They're still winning, though. But if they don't do something now, there's a chance the Packers could pull something out of their behinds, and it could be over before you know it. That's kind of scary thought, huh? Well, I mean, unless you're a big Packers fan. Me, I'm a Bears fan, but they don't really have a chance. They're already out of the running for this year. So, like, what do you go for? I'm just watching, and it's interesting. And Tampa Bay just Tampa Bay just did a field goal. Okay, field goal for Tampa Bay. So now the score. Can you see that? Okay. Okay, show me the score. 31-23. Okay, so if the Packers are going to win this, they need at least one more touchdown and at least a field goal or 2 touchdowns. Anything can happen. The time on the clock is 4 minutes and 42 seconds left in the game, left to go. As we've seen in the past, anything can happen. All right. Are you excited? Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's go. Come on. Let's do some more radio before we go back and check the score again. Okay. Da-na-na-na-na. All right. Okay, so we talked about #1 songs from years ending in 0. We're now in years ending in 1, but okay. So at this point in time in the radio show, with 4 hours, I'm at the beginning of the 3rd hour, which basically means we're halfway there. And do you know what, Bon Jovi fans? What does that mean? Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, I believe in prayer. All right, welcome to the KPPC 80 show. Here for 4 hours on Saturday nights, and now 4 hours on Sunday nights. We pass by the 50s, 60s, and 70s and move on up into the 1980s. And, you know, we've actually added some more stuff to our repertoire. So we actually have a couple early 90s songs thrown in there too. And I want to know, besides number one singles, what also were the number one albums at this moment in time? So for the 30th day of January 2021, here we go. In January 1950, you had the South Pacific Cast album. January 1960, the Kingston Trio with Here We Go Again. January 1980, you had Pink Floyd with The Wall. Tear Down the Wall. And January 1990, Phil Collins, But Seriously. And then I introduced a song from a number 113 album from 1992. From an album called Get in Touch with Yourself. I introduced a song called Am I the Same Girl by Swing Out Sister. Anybody remember that one? Woo! Okay. All right. We love our music of the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, but I enjoy reminiscing about other entertaining features of the past too. So what about the movies that caught our attention back in the day? Well, keeping with years ending in zero, here are the top grossing movies from the 50s on up. 1950, we had Samson and Delilah, King Solomon's Mines, and Annie Get Your Gun. 1960 brought us Spartacus, Psycho, and Exodus. 1970, Love Story, Airport, and MASH. 1980, The Empire Strikes Back, 9 to 5, and Stir Crazy. We Bad, We Bad. 1990, we had Ghost, Home Alone, and Pretty Woman. And next, we have a song from the year 1991. You know, we got 90s here when Terminator 2, Judgment Day, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and Beauty and the Beast were popular. We have Lenny Kravitz with It Ain't Over Till It's Over. It ain't over till it's over. All right. And we end our third hour with this one. Back in 1980, wait, hold on. I use this as my visual reference here. Okay. Back in 1980, Prince came out with his Dirty Mind album. Does it say Dirty Mind on the front? No, it does on the back though. Okay. Dirty Mind. Okay. Which is basically which basically set a precedent for any naughty things he was about to sing afterwards. One of the deceptively naughty songs was the heartbreak song called When You Were Mine. Okay. You see that on there? That's the second song on the album. All right. And which sounds simple enough until you get to the lyrics like, when you were mine, you were everything I wanted to do. Now I spend my time following him wherever he's with you. Although I thought he said in, but never mind. Okay, shocking, huh? But would you believe that even a group like Simon and Garfunkel sang something similar 10 years prior in 1970 with the song Cecilia? Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. You're shaking my confidence lately or daily or something like that. Okay, and then there's this one part though where it says, making love in the afternoon with Cecilia up in my bedroom. I got up to wash my face, and when I come back to bed, someone's taking my place. Wow. Okay, and then I go and play Cool It Now by New Edition, because after something like that, we definitely need to cool it now. Okay, let's go. Let's go see what's happening in football. All right, what we got? 31-23 still. Okay. And the game's almost over. And I think that is it. Okay, folks. unless some miracle of miracles happens, there you see it first. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to this year's Super Bowl. And how do you say is that possible? How is that possible? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, haven't they been terrible for so long? Unless you're a fan. I mean, I don't pay attention to it that much, but um, they recruited Tom Brady and oh man, they're the ones with the ball. No, Green Bay had the ball. They almost made a touchdown. Oh, what do we got? This is exciting, folks. Got 35 seconds left. Anything's still a possibility. Remember, they are okay. They need their wait. What is it? 20, 31 to 23. Okay, so if they get a touchdown, they can get 30 points with the kick, but then they can get like some extra point. Okay, all right. This is at 7 seconds. Oh, they're just sticking with the field goal. Okay. Oh wait, I was reading the clock wrong. Okay, never mind. There we go. Okay, we still got 2 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock. Why did I think it was a lot less? Okay, the score at this moment is 31 to 26. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Okay, let's do one more. Come back and then we'll see what happens in the next 2 minutes. Okay, are you ready? You know, if you're like me, you're probably already at home watching football, and maybe you'll watch the show later. I don't know. All right, here's some history for you. You and I in a little toy shop buy a bag of balloons with the money we got. Set them free at the break of dawn, till one by one they were gone. 99 dreams I have had, and every one a red balloon. And this song came out before Stephen King released his 1986 horror movie, It. We all float down here. Rush had red barchetta, and let us not forget that back in the 80s we had the Cold War, and red was considered a color for many communist countries, especially Russia. So we all know that those little red balloons were actually pretty scary things. Make you feel better about COVID yet? And we play some more songs, including a song by a guy named Boz Scaggs with a song called JoJo. Now, Boz Scaggs, that's actually a 1980 song that actually came out in 1980. So if anybody knows anything about Boz Scaggs, yes, he had some 80 songs too. Very few, but all right, what do we got? Okay, y'all ready for this? You gonna watch this with me? I'm gonna try to set this down. Okay. Buccaneers got the ball. What are they gonna do with it? Oh, almost got a first. All right, we go 156. Let's go. Minute 56, and we're going to a commercial. Okay, we can do this. All right. Do what they say what they mean. One thing leads to another, and another one gone, and another one gone. You know, in the 80s, we had electric dreams. And now, even though the future isn't as space-aged as we thought it might be, I'm sure computers affect our dreams too. I may love my phone, but no chip for me, please. The only chips I like are the ones I eat and the TV show with Ponch and John. Okay, we get to another 80s song with Enough Enough. Actually, that came out in 1990, but close enough. Fly high, Michelle. Fly high, Michelle. Boo. Don't turn around. Uh-oh. Der Kommissar is coming. Uh-oh. You see Der Kommissar? Falco, German guy. The same guy that did Rock Me Amadeus. did the original version of Der Kommissar. Did you know that? Okay. Okay. Ready? I think we can do this one more to end our Saturday night 80s show before commercial's over. Okay. John Bon Jovi went solo in 1990 for Young Guns 2. He shot down in a blaze of glory, take me down. I'm not doing very good John Bon Jovi right now. Shot down in a blaze of glory, take me down, but know the truth. Did you know that like our sequel or remake starved attention span seem to be asking for lately? Beyond the Karate Kid extension, they're finally releasing a second sequel to the movie Young Guns. The first one came out in 1988, the second in 1990. Now, 31 years later, well, if you have warm memories of the 80s and want to see the cast reunited, why not? You know, Jeff Spicoli of Fast Times at Ridgemont High said, all I need are some tasty waves, a cool buzz, and I'm fine. And as if Bill and Ted were good with telling us history, there was also this from Spicoli explaining the Revolutionary War. So what Jefferson was saying was, hey, you know, we left this England place because it was bogus. So if we don't get some cool rules ourselves pronto, we'll just be bogus too. Yeah? So as we go into next week, just try not to be bogus. And I'll see you next Saturday, and even eventually Sunday too, which actually ended up being tonight. All right, which is kind of weird. Later, dudes. And that was my Saturday show for next Saturday. All right, let's hopefully it's not over. It ain't over till it's over. All right, what we got? All right, whew, we didn't miss anything. Let's go. Let's go. What's going to happen here? I'm going to have to do some research trying to find out last time Tampa Bay was at the. Okay. No, 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 no. Just a little bit past the line of scrimmage. Okay. All right. Packers. Patriots, Broncos, San Francisco, Buffalo, Steelers, Broncos, Falcons, Patriots, Raiders. Okay, Tampa Bay Buccaneers actually made it to the Super Bowl in 2003. Did they win or did they lose? What color won and who won? Oh yeah, Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl back in 2003. So they were there then. And then that's it. Okay. Last time Tampa Bay was in the Super Bowl was 2003. But it's starting to look like they're going now. How long ago was 2003? It was like almost 18 years ago, which is really isn't too bad compared to how some other teams had it, like the Chiefs last year or whatever. But well, okay, they've got 1 minute and 46 seconds left on the clock. Buccaneers have the ball. Scores 31-26. Now, unless they really messed up or Green Bay forces something. Oh, man. You didn't see that, did you? Oh, flag comes flying. That means we're going to keep this longer. Yay. Come on, people. We're probably missing the other football game so we can know this one. Defense. Patriots. Packers. Okay. What do we got? And okay. Let's go. Let's go. 1 minute 36. Okay. Okay. Oh man, can you believe the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? They went to the Super Bowl in 2003, and they won the Super Bowl in 2003. We haven't heard from them in the Super Bowl since then. 18 years later, here's their chance, right? All right. Let's go. It's exciting, but sometimes you got to wait for stuff. You know, that's the problem with watching live football. Is you got to wait for them, then they got to talk about stuff and go to commercials and all that sort of thing. Yay! Okay. Tell you what, I'll be right back. You look at the fish and look at the TV. If I did this right. Okay. There we go. Okay. You get something to drink. I'll be right back. Come on, let's finish the game already. If you don't hurry up, I might actually have to do some more radio material because I don't want to keep my viewers bored. Booth review. All right, here we go. Let me get something. All right, so this is actually for tonight. Welcome to the first KPPC Sunday night 80s show. And like Lisa and the Cult Jam, I'm lost in emotion, telling you things you really shouldn't know. Casera, que sera, whatever will be, will be. And I'm all cried out over you. So why don't we get into it with our local singer, Joe Gunn. Okay. Are we ready? Okay. Come on. Still going the both. Okay. I'm DJ Whipple. Wait, okay. I'm DJ Whipple, greatest hero ever. And let's see, I can't read my own handwriting there. And the greatest love of all is inside you. I believe the children are our future. How will I know? Just trust your feelings. Are you ready for the Super Bowl? Well, next week we'll talk about it. Next week I'll know who's actually in the Super Bowl, just like I'm trying to know who the first person in the Super Bowl is now. Minute 37. Okay. Hey, you know what though? Okay. All right. I got one last bit, but I'll do it later because something might happen here. Okay. And of course, we go to a commercial. Okay. All right, here we go. Our lips are sealed. All right. So this is the first Sunday night radio show. Thanks, listeners and supporters. And I'm here because I'm crazy for you. Play the show and you'll know it's true. I've never had a show like this. It's all brand new. Could you say I'm like a virgin for my own all 80 show on a Sunday night? And I thank you. And what's going on? They're just trying to run the ball for time, huh? But it's not taking up enough time. Seriously. Seriously, people. You know what I might end up doing is I have prepared for you all. And hopefully you'll all find it interesting enough. What I have done is I have gone and researched and downloaded the whole thing of American presidential inauguration speeches from Ronald Reagan's very first inauguration speech up until the newest one with Joe Biden. And so they're very long, actually. I didn't realize they were so long. And I might just have to take bits and pieces and say, okay, this is good stuff about America. You know, regardless of politics, this sounds good. So what I'm thinking about doing is if I get enough people on here who actually want to participate in this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read some of them because that how many is that? Ronald Reagan 1 and 2, George Bush 1, Bill Clinton 1 and 2, George Bush Jr. 1, 2, Barack Obama 1 and 2, Donald Trump 1, Joe Biden 1. So that's I didn't even count as I was doing that. You know, if you count, let me know. But anyway, that's a lot of ones. So I was gonna read like some of them and even have you guess which president is giving that speech. And some of them you can actually tell the difference if you know anything about history and what's going on in the 80s, 90s, all that sort of thing. But if we do that, it should be interesting. Okay, is that it? Okay. There you see it here, folks. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to Super Bowl in 2021 after 18 years of being away from the Super Bowl field. Okay, 17, 16. You want to do the 10-second countdown with me like it matters? Game's over. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's game. Okay. All we got now is the Bills versus who did I say the other team was? The Bills were the Saints. How can you forget the Saints? They won last year. Kansas City Chiefs. Bills versus Kansas City Chiefs. Okay. Here's Mercy. Hi. Everybody say hi to Mercy. There's nobody there right now. Huh? There's nobody there right now. Nobody? No. It's weird. Maybe they're all watching football too. I don't know. Because you're do Filipinos care about football? You don't know? Oh, okay. Well, if you're Filipino and you like football, get on here and let me know at some point, okay? Okay, people. How do you like that? I usually don't even pay attention to football too much throughout the rest of the regular season. You know, there's just way too many games to try to watch, and that's just. But when it comes down to, like I started doing last year, started doing this thing where at least the games right before the Super Bowl, you got to watch those championships, you know, and because that's at least a little bit more exciting to me. All right. Isn't that cool? All right. Well, tell you what, I'm going to go see what. Wait, wrong. That's the wrong one. All right. Let me see. Where's the other? CBS, I think, is. Oh, the weakest link is on tonight. NFL today. NFL football starts at 5:30. Okay, so we got time. All right.
What a game! What a first half he had. He's going to find Cameron Brake for a touchdown right here, and this is going to make it 28-10. A lot of questions about the way Matt before ended this game right here. The king of the Green Bay Packers.
All by myself.
Tyler Johnson. This play right here basically sealed the victory for Tampa Bay. And that
Don't want to be all by myself anymore.
But he's going back to his 10th Super Bowl. That's right. As we're looking at the bracket, we know he's representing the NFC Tom Brady Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're obviously waiting on the next game, which is going to be great between Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. Tell you what, though, Tom Brady is glad that the Super Bowl is in Tampa because that cold weather today, it really started to impact his arm.
Ay, 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 ay.
Tom Brady returns to the guys indicated.
What in the world did I just do? All right. Oh, you want to go say hi to the birds? Okay. Let's go say hi to the little birdies we got. All right. They're all making noise. Wait. Stop making noise. I just said they're all making noise and I came in here and then they stopped. Birdies talk. All right, well we got this protective shield up on the bird cage right now. Just basically because when the birds eat, they tend to make a mess unless you have something to block the food from flying all over the place. All right, birdies. There they are. Okay. Well, don't you cry tonight. ZZ Top. Footloose. Everybody footloose. Cut Footloose. Dare to be stupid. We got Styx. We got Lisa and the Cult Jam. Quiet Riot. Tom Petty. Billy Squire. Or is it Billy Squire? And what's this one? Oh, Madonna. True Blue, baby, I love you. I love you. Come with me. Come with me, my love, to the sea of love. I want to tell you just how much I love you. Do 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 do. Okie dokie. So what did I promise you that I was gonna try to do for this live stream here? Hey, Marin Santiago is here. Welcome, Marin Santiago. Marin Santiago says, Tom Sock done, host. That means thumbs up. She says, stay home, YT. YouTube is basically what YT is. Okay. What you up to, Marin? Little darling, will you marry me? Instead of marry me, you're going to marry me. Will you marry me? Whatever that means. Okay, so I got time. I got 15 minutes before the next football game starts. So why don't we do something interesting? Okay, so tell you what, why don't... Hey, Marin's here. Yay, I'm so happy. All right. Do-do-do. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, looking for you. Come on, Scooby-Doo, where are you? Scooby. All right, so the title of this live stream is DJ Whipple in the Whipple House with 80s material and reading American Presidential Inauguration speeches, which should be very interesting to do. And I'm going to try to squeeze that in there. What do you think, Marin? Will you Marin me? Why do I think that's funny? I don't know. Marin Santiago, stay until you done. Stay until I'm done with my live stream. You're going to stay until I'm done with my live stream. Woohoo! That's awesome. I'll tell you what, let's go say hi to Mercy, since we have a one-person audience right now. Wait, we got a two-person audience. Somebody else is here. But let's go talk to Mercy, see how Mercy's doing. Hi, Mercy. What you doing? There's Mercy combing her hair. Just Karya says, hello, host. Hello, Karya. Marin, hey, say hi to Karya. Shout out, everybody. Happy Sunday to you all, or for some of you, it's actually Monday morning, isn't it? Yay, you liked. All right, thank you. So you say liked, other people say thumbs up, other people say Tom Sock. What's up, Mercy? Okay. All right, tell you what, I'll be right back. Everybody say hi to Mercy.
Hello, everyone.
Huh? What I miss? You don't know? Hey, Marin Santiago says, beautiful house, lovely couple. Aw,
Thank you.
lovely couple. I don't want to burn myself. She's doing the hair straightener thing. Hello, Ma'am Mercy.
Hello.
Mercy says hello. Or maybe we'll get her attention later when she's done messing with her hair. Okay. So, Marin, I'm going to test your knowledge of American history. Do you know any of the name? How many American presidents can you name? How many American presidents do you know? I'll tell you what, remember how I was saying that I printed out presidential inauguration speeches that go from 1981, actually. Like, that was 40 years ago with Ronald Reagan's first speech. So, okay, help me count here. All right, Ronald Reagan 1, Ronald Reagan 2, George Bush 1, Bill Clinton 1, Bill Clinton 2. Who came after? Oh, Bush Jr. 1, Bush Jr. 2, Barack Obama 1, Barack Obama 2, Donald Trump 1, Joe Biden 1. Okay, so that's 11 inaugural speeches that I actually look at the amount of paper that I used to print out all these speeches just because I thought that would be something interesting to do. What? That's just silly, huh? All right, so Marin, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to, just for the heck of it, okay, wait, hold on. First of all, All right. I didn't realize these things were as long as they were. Look, this right here, this, and this, 3 pages of this size, this all right here, this is just Joe Biden's speech. That's just Joe Biden's speech. Okay, let's see where we got Donald Trump. Got 2.5 pages for Donald Trump. His inauguration speech was about, the way I printed it out, about 2.5 pages. Okay, and what we got? We got Barack Obama's second inauguration speech. Takes up about almost 3 pages worth again. You know, starts there. Then Obama's first. Let me see. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, this is a lot of. Really? Holy cow. Okay, Barack Obama's, his first inauguration speech must have been very long. I mean, look at this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. So about 5 pages worth of Barack Obama's in their first inauguration speech. Oh my goodness. All right. That's a lot, huh? So if I was actually going to attempt to read all this stuff to you guys, I could, who knows how long I'd be doing this for. And so maybe the smart thing to do is put that whole inauguration thing on hold. And maybe I'll just try to make time to go through these myself. And I'll like highlight the best of each of them. And then with those highlights, then go ahead and try to, have you all guess which president said that in his speech. Okay. I'll tell you what, let's see. Okay, George Bush's second inaugural address. Let's see how many pages we got for that one. Okay, that's not too bad. There's 1, 2, 3 pages for George Bush's second inaugural address. Okay. George Bush Jr. He had like 1, 2, about 2.5 pages for his first inaugural address. Bill Clinton, he had. Can you believe I actually took the time to copy all this stuff? All right, Bill Clinton's second inaugural address. We have 1, or yeah, okay, about 2 full pages of the second one. Isn't this interesting? Yay. Okay, then Bill Clinton's first, President Clinton. All right, yeah, this part. So he's got his first one was about 3 pages worth, the way I printed them. All right, George Bush Sr. Okay, basically 3 pages of that one. George Bush Sr. His 1 term. Ronald Reagan's second address. Let's see. How long was his second? Oh my gosh. Come on, it goes forever. Okay. Ronald Reagan's second inaugural address. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm probably going to need some new printer ink by the time I'm after doing all this. 5 pages for his second one. And then Ronald Reagan's very first inaugural address 40 years ago in 1981. Got about 3.5 pages worth of that one. Wow. Can you, what was I thinking? Oh, okay. But since I mentioned it, so okay, here we go. All right. Tell you what. I'm gonna skim through these things for you. I'm going to find some of the most interesting things for me, the stuff that moves me the most, especially as an American. All right, so let's go through Biden here. Okay, America's Day, Democracy's Day, a day of history and hope, renewal and resolve. Will the people have been heard? Democracy, hallowed ground, restless bull, resilience of the Constitution, strength of the nation. President Carter couldn't be there. We the people seek a more perfect union. This is a great nation, and we are a good people. Over the centuries, through storm and strife, and peace and in war, we have come so far. I am home. Woo-hoo. Okay. Much to repair, much to restore. Can reward our history, been a constant struggle between the American ideal that we are all created equal and the harsh, ugly reality. History, faith, and reason show the way of unity. Okay, we can join forces, stop the shouting, lower the temperature. We have to be different than this. American has to be better than this. We are entering what may well be the toughest and deadliest period of the virus. So that's something different that you. Okay, here's my message. America's been tested. We have come out stronger for it. We will repair our alliances and engage with the world once again. This is a time of testing. Let us add our own work and prayers to the unfolding story of our nation. All right. Our America secured liberty at home and stood once again as a beacon to the world. That is what we owe our forebears, one another, and generations to follow. So with purpose and resolve, we turn to the tasks of our time, sustained by faith, driven by conviction, and devoted to one another and to this country we love with all our hearts. May God bless America and God protect our troops. Thank you, America. America, America. God shed his grace on thee. Okay. Donald Trump, let's see what we got. No. Great schools, poverty, defend our nation's borders. We must protect our borders, bring back jobs. We will seek friendship, goodwill with the nations of the world. We do so with understanding it is the right of all nations to put their own interests first. Loyalty to our country, rediscover our loyalty to each other. We must speak our minds openly, debate our disagreements honestly, and always pursue solidarity. When America is united, America is totally unstoppable. There should be no fear. We are protected and we will always be protected. We will be protected by the great men and women of our military and law enforcement. Most importantly, we will be protected by God. We must think big and dream even bigger. We all enjoy the same glorious freedoms, and we all salute the great American flag. And whether a child is born in the urban sprawl of Detroit or the windswept plains of Nebraska, they look up the same night sky. They fill their hearts with the same dreams, and they're infused with the breath of life by the same almighty creator. Your voice, your hopes, and your dreams will define our American destiny. And your courage and goodness and love will forever guide us along the way. Together we will make America strong, wealthy, proud. Okay? All right. Then what we got? Obama's second. Let's see what we got. Hold these truths to be self-evident. All men are created equal, all endowed by the Creator with certain unalienable rights. That among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Never-ending journey to bridge the meaning of those words with the realities of our times. When times change, so must we. Fidelity to our founding principles requires new responses to new challenges. Fellow Americans, we are made for this moment, and we will seize it so long as we seize it together. For we, the people, understand that our country cannot succeed without when a shrinking few do very must rest upon the broad shoulders of a rising middle class. During security, lasting peace. Defend our people, uphold our values, strength of arms. Okay. Declare today that the most evident of truths that all of us are created equal is the star that guides us still. Generations have to make these right. Values of life and liberty. Pursuit of happiness real for every American. Okay. My fellow Americans, and we must faithfully execute by the words I spoke today. You and I, as citizens, have the obligation to shape the debates of our times, not only with the votes we cast, but with the voices we lift in defense of our most ancient values and enduring ideals. Let us, each of us, now embrace with solemn duty and awesome joy what is our lasting birthright. With common effort and common purpose, with passion and dedication, let us answer the call of history and carry into an uncertain future that precious light of freedom. Thank you. God bless you. All right. Woo. You know, sometimes you got to search through a whole lot of stuff before you find the big, moving, yeah, rah, rah, yes, that makes me feel good type of stuff. Okay. A&A channel says hello. A&A channel says thumbs up. Woo! Thumbs up, Tom Suck. I don't wonder what it is in other languages. I don't know. I'll have to research that. That would be a good thing to know. All right, so as I am speaking and as I was reading and skimming through stuff just to find something that I would like to say, the next football game has started. We have Buffalo versus Kansas City. And hey, I got a virtual hug from A&A. Woohoo! All right. Let me look something up here. Okay, Buffalo Bills. Have the Buffalo Bills ever been to the Super Bowl? And they probably have, and it's probably been a while, but all right, let me do some research. Giants, Rams, Broncos, Packers, 49ers, Chargers. Oh, yeah, Buffalo Bills. Okay. So back in 1994, 1993, 1992, 1991, the Buffalo Bills were in the Super Bowl, but they lost all of those games. They lost to the Giants, lost to the Redskins, and they lost to the Cowboys twice back in the 90s. What else we got? Broncos, Redskins, Giants, Patriots, 49ers, Miami Dolphins, Oakland Raiders, Eagles, Dallas Cowboys, Steelers, Vikings, Raiders, Steelers, Redskins, Dolphins, Colts, Cowboys, Chiefs, Colts, Raiders, Packers. Okay. So we can't relive the very first Super Bowl. The very first Super Bowl in January of 1967 was the Green Bay Packers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, if I'm guessing right, the Kansas City Chiefs are probably going to win this one, but you never know. We're like at the best of the best right now. And so, okay, so Kansas City Chiefs won last year. So they've won a couple times. And, but obviously they won't be playing against the Packers this time. They are actually playing against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Can you believe that? And last time the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were in the Super Bowl, they won it in 2003, 18 years ago. And the last time that the Buffalo Bills were in the Super Bowl, they were in it 4 times in a row in the 90s and lost all 4 times. So this would be something very amazing if they were to pull something. You never know. You never know what could happen. All right, right now the score is still 0-0 in the first quarter. Hello, Sir David from Kevin Adamas Vlogs. Hi to all from Kevin Adamas Vlogs. Thanks, Doc. Well, thanks to you. Thanks to you. Oh, I'm out of drink. I'm just drinking sweet tea, All right, who do you want to go say hi to? Let's go say hi to Mercy while I go get something to drink. And okay, here's the football game, which I may end up ending my live stream sometime soon just so I can watch the rest of this. There's the fish. And we're going to go say hi to Mercy. Okay. ANA channel. Here we go. Where'd Mercy go? Oh, there you are. All right. There's Mercy.
Hello, Kevin. Where are you at? David, what you doing?
Huh? Why?
Oh, it's okay. Never mind.
Anybody talking?
No.
No?
Mhm.
Aw. Are you talking? Saying hi to anybody?
A and H is still there. Honey,
Here I come to save the day. All right, people. I'm back.
honey, I want to watch the
Let's go
90s
see what's going on TV here.
fiancé.
All right. A&A said, hello, Mercy. How you doing? All right. Football game. And, wow, very first score of the game is the Buffalo Bills have 3, Kansas City Chiefs 0. Well, that's a start, isn't it? Okay. Yes. Mercy's doing all right. Except I'm taking over the big TV for today just because of, the importance of the Super Bowl games, okay? Oh, I had something to drink because I was thirsty. Here's some water. There you see it first. First score of the game. Whoever wins this one gets to play against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the 2021. And actually, I think it's going to be Super Bowl 50, really. Yeah. Nice game. Yeah, it should be very interesting. Of course, the Chiefs won last year, and then the Bills. If we're going for underdog stuff, definitely the Bills, have a lot going for them. So that'd be very interesting to see if they can do that. All right. All right. Anybody want to? I'm trying to skim through these transcripts here of inaugural addresses and see if I can find some really moving stuff where even if you're not American, you'll be proud to know an American. Be proud of America. Be like, oh yeah, I feel good. Okay, so let's see. Obama's first one. Let's see. Obama became president. Wait, okay, hold on. Every 4 years. Okay. So we had. Let me see if I can get this right. Donald Trump. Wait, what year is it now? Okay, from 2017 to 2021. Okay. Then we had before Donald Trump was Barack Obama. And so, 2013, 2009 is when he started. Okay, so 2013 or 2000. Yeah, wait. No, yeah, 2009 and 2013, Barack Obama. And then before Barack Obama, we had 8 years of George Bush. So we had 2005 and 2001. Okay. Then before that, we had 8 years of Clinton. So we had 1997 and 1993. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. And then for some of you, that's probably back as far as you need to go. And then we had George Bush Sr. for 1 year, and then Ronald Reagan for 2 years, and then most people, well, Jimmy Carter's still alive too, so that's good. He was like 77 to 81. All right. So let's see if I can find something here. Okay. If I'm just like reading through stuff, I'll be like making noise. Okay. At war, husband lost, and we have chosen hope over fear, unity of purpose over conflict and discord. On this day, we come to proclaim an end to the petty grievances and false promises, the recriminations and worn-out dogmas that for far too long have strangled our politics. We remain a young nation, but in the words of Scripture, the time has come to set aside childish things. Time has come to reaffirm our enduring spirit, to choose our better history, to carry forward that precious gift, that noble idea passed on from generation to generation, the God-given promise that all are equal, all are free, and all deserve a chance to pursue their full measure of happiness. And reaffirming the greatness of our nation, we understand that greatness is never given, it must be earned. Our journey has never been one of shortcuts or settling for less. It has not been the path for the faint-hearted or for those who prefer leisure over work or seek only the pleasures of riches and fame. Rather, it has been the risk takers, the doers, the makers of things. Some celebrated, but more often men and women obscure in their labor, who have carried us up the long, rugged path towards prosperity and freedom. For us, they packed up their few worldly possessions and traveled across oceans in search of a new life. For us, they toiled in sweatshops and settled the West, endured the lash of the whip, and plowed the hard earth for us. They fought and died in places like Concord and Gettysburg, Normandy and Quai San. Time and again, these men and women struggled and sacrificed and worked till their hands were raw so that we might live a better life. They saw America as bigger than the sum of our individual ambitions, greater than all the differences of birth or wealth or faction. Yay, Marin's still here. You make me happy, Marin. All right. This is the journey we continue today. We remain the most prosperous, powerful nation on earth. Okay. Our minds are inventive, capacity undiminished, transform, and move forward. Earlier generations, power alone can protect us, nor does it entitle us to do as we please. Power grows through its prudent use. Our patchwork heritage is a strength, not a weakness. We're a nation of Christians and Muslims, Jews and Hindus, and non-believers. We are shaped by every language and culture, drawn from every end of the earth. And because we have tasted the bitter swill of civil war and segregation and emerged from that dark chapter stronger and more united, we cannot help but believe that the old hatred shall someday pass, that the lines of tribe shall soon dissolve, and that as the world grows smaller, our common humanity shall reveal itself, and that America must play its role in ushering in a new era of peace. Okay, Guardians of Liberty, kindness to take in a stranger, firefighters' courage. What is required is a new era. Let us mark this day with remembrance how we have traveled. Let us be told to the future world that in the depths of winter, when nothing but hope and virtue could survive, that the city and the country, alarmed at one common danger, came forth to meet. America, the face of our common dangers, in this winter of our hardship, let us remember these timeless words. With hope and virtue, let us brave once more the icy currents and endure what storms may come. Let it be said by our children's children that when we tested, we refused to let this journey end, that we did not turn our back, nor did we falter. And with eyes fixed on the horizon and God's grace upon us, we carried forth that great gift of freedom and delivered it safely to future generations. Woo! That felt good, huh? All right. George Bush II. Let's see. What do we got? Regions of the world. Mortal threat. Force of history. Led by events and common sense. Survival of liberty in our land increasingly depends upon the success of liberty in other lands. The best hope for peace in our world is the expansion of freedom in all the world. Okay. Ending tyranny is a concentrated work of generations. Okay. America's influence is not unlimited, but fortunately for the oppressed, Americans' influence is considerable. And we will use it confidently in freedom's cause. Global appeal of liberty, call of freedom. America speaks anew to the peoples of the world. Liberty will come to those who love it. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves, and under the rule of a just God cannot retain it. The leaders of governments with long habits of control need to know to serve your people, you must learn to trust them. Start on this journey of progress and justice, and America will walk at your side. America's ideal of freedom. Citizens find the dignity and security of economic independence. Making every citizen an agent of their own destiny. Ideal of freedom, exercise of rights. Must abandon all habits of racism. These questions that judge us also unite us. Go forward with complete confidence in the eventual triumph of freedom. Not because history runs on the wheels of inevitability, it is human choices that move events. Not because we consider ourselves a chosen nation. God moves and chooses as he wills. We have confidence because freedom is the permanent hope of mankind, the hunger in dark places, the longing of the soul. When our founders declared a new order of the ages, when soldiers died in wave upon wave for a union based on liberty, when citizens marched in peaceful outrage under the banner of freedom now, they were acting on an ancient hope that is meant to be fulfilled. History has an ebb and flow of justice, but history also has a visible direction set by liberty and the author of liberty. When the Declaration of Independence was first read in public and the Liberty Bell was sounded in celebration, a witness said it rang as if it meant something. In our time, it means something still. America, in this young century, proclaims liberty throughout all the world and to all the inhabitants thereof, renewed in our strength, but tested but not weary. We are ready for the greatest achievements in the history of freedom. May God bless you. May you watch over the United States of America. Maria Irma is here. She says hello. Hello, Maria Irma. How are you? I got a virtual hug from Maria Irma. Where's my other hand? There it is. I feel like, okay. Anyway, what's happening? I'm reading presidential stuff. And some of this sounds so good. It's like you almost can't tell who it's coming from or what era it came from. But it's some of this is really good stuff. You just gotta skim through the fat to find the powerful, meaningful stuff. And usually it's toward the end. Oh, what do we got? We got a football game up in front of me that I'm also. Oh man, Buffalo got tackled like crazy. Right now the score is 3-0. Buffalo's winning 3-0, but they just got tackled like nobody's business. All right. Maria Irma says, I am good. All right. So anybody who's here, let me ask you this. How many United States presidents can you name? I'm going to have you see how far back you can go with knowing the names of American presidents. I need to see how much Mercy knows about that too, because eventually he's going to want to go through and get her citizenship. She got her second green card. You just need to go for that citizenship now. I think the best thing if she could possibly find a way to be a dual citizen, that'd be the best for her. because you definitely don't want to lose your Philippine citizenship. Because right now, especially, only Filipinos are allowed to be in the Philippines unless you have like some super paperwork or something like that, from what I understand. All right, let's look, search for some rousing stuff. Okay, this what I'm going to go through is from George Bush's first inaugural address. This would have been George Bush back in January of 2001. My goodness, can you imagine January 2001? That was 20 years ago already, and we had no idea how the rest of that year was going to end. I mean, it's like our thing. We had 9/11 or 9/11, and oh wow, the Bills just scored again. We had 9/11 happen, and way back in 20 years ago, that was unforeseen, but that changed everything. And this last year, well, we had COVID, but it didn't really make anything better. Just had to find a ways to still live without doing all the things that we love to live with. All right, so we got to find some way to make that happen. Okay, here we go. What do we got? The Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs. What's happening? Can you believe this? I would have thought that by now the Kansas City Chiefs would be running roughshod over them. Oh wait, I thought he had a touchback or something. Okay, scores 3-0 still for the Buffalo. Oh, okay, I see the importance of that last play. Buffalo got that, and so they have a chance to add another score. They didn't get points for that score. Wait, Mercy's laughing about something. Wait, hold on. I want to watch this. Okay, everybody, let's see what happens here. 6 minutes in the first quarter. Touchdown. Wow. Could you imagine this? The possibility of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going up against the Buffalo Bills in the next Super Bowl? Can you imagine that possibility? I don't think anybody would have thunk that. I for sure thought it was going to be the Packers versus the Chiefs. But wow. I mean, the game's not even close to being over with yet, but it's starting off a lot more differently than I would have expected. What do we got here? What's going on? What you laughing about over here?
I'm talking with Rose.
Yeah, you talking with Rose? What's happening?
Yeah, what's happening?
Say something, Rose. Where are you? Are you on video? You're just on the phone? Huh?
You have a problem when Rex is talking.
Yeah, you're a bad influence, Rose.
Why you bitch?
Hey, Rose.
Okay, let's shut up.
Rose, you're on my live stream right now.
Nasa live stream ka niya.
Hala.
What?
Loko.
What are you up to, Rose?
Huh?
What are you up to, Rose?
Relaxing.
Relaxing, okay.
Relaxing.
Hey, Eileen Krell says, hello, David. Hello, Eileen Krell. Hello, Mercy. Say hello.
Hello.
Okay, very good. She's playing her game and talking to our friend Rose.
Okay,
We miss you, Rose.
Hello.
We miss you daw. Sabi niya, we miss you, Rose.
I miss you too. I miss you.
Very nice. Okay, let's come out here, see what's going on. Commercial time. And this is what you get to watch me doing, huh? Eileen Crow does Mega Lab shout out. Yay. I never really was into chemistry that much. I never even thought about having any kind of lab, much less Mega Lab. I know it's something, never mind. Okay. Hey, Panay Adventures USA says, hello. She types it in a way that makes it sound like she's British. Hello. Hello, Panay Adventures. Hello. No Jollibee, not today. That was last weekend. I almost thought about just getting some simple KFC today just because watching the Jollibee video made me hungry for fried chicken. But okay, anyway, Kevin Adamus Vlog says, just here, host at David and Mercy Whipple. Kevin Adamus Vlog says, at Pinay Adventures USA, hello. Wait, did he just say with one O? So, hello. And Kevin Adamus Vlogs also says to Eileen Krell, hello. But Pinay Adventures USA says, hello. Okay, not that many O's. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Okay. Can you believe that? 6 minutes left in the first quarter. And wait. Pinay Adventures says, Kevin Adamus Vlogs, hi there. Can you do the Tala dance? Where's Merlita's not here right now? She's somewhere. I don't know. How are you, host? I am doing good. I'm sitting here watching football. Got one more game today to decide who else goes to the Super Bowl. Today we found out that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to be one of the teams in this Super Bowl, which is what, in 2 weeks from now? Something like that. And then very soon, in like maybe an hour, hopefully no more than 2 hours, I'll probably be done with this live stream by then. We're going to find out whether the Buffalo Bills or the Kansas City Chiefs face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the 2021 Super Bowl. And right now we have 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Buffalo Bills are up 9-0. Amazing. Who would have predicted that possibility? Yep, the Buccaneers headed to the Super Bowl. Tampa Bay, Florida. That's right. They wow. If you pay last time the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the only time the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were in the Super Bowl was back in 2003. And so 18 years later, they're back in the Super Bowl. They won the Super Bowl that year. And I mean, they beat the Packers, which was kind of really a surprise. But then again, they do have Tom Brady and the Gronk, the people that made the Patriots win for so many years. So it doesn't actually have to be the combination of coach and player. So wow, huh? How about that? How about them apples? All right. So out of this whole group that's here right now, I think only one of my Pinoys, it's like male or female, Pinoys are in America. And I was going through, and if you think it's interesting, you can go listen to this again. Look at all this paper I got here. Since 1981, which was 40 years ago, there's 11 presidential inaugurations. And I printed out every single one of them. And I realized that that's way too much stuff to just try to read the whole thing. And there's a lot of stuff it's just like, so what? And very time consuming. So I have gone for your enjoyment, although it probably would have been nice if I would have done this in advance and just like highlighted the cool stuff to read. But I'm just like going through these things and finding interesting motivational stuff to read for y'all and make you proud to be American or know an American. You're friends with an American, you should be proud for me that we're in America, and right? Something like that. Okay. So now I have gone with who did I read from already? So we had Joseph Biden, we had Donald Trump, we had 2 years of Barack Obama, and I read from stuff from the second inauguration of George Bush Jr. And the first one that he actually did was back in January of 2001. So 20 years ago, George Bush Jr. became president of the United States. Okay. Wow. Back when President Clinton and Vice President Gore were there. Okay. So let's see what he had, some of the cool things he had to say, see if we can be motivated. Okay. If I'm just like scanning through this, I'll be like making noises, but I'm not actually reading until I find something like, oh yeah, this is really cool. I want to read this to you. I want to share this and be like, get all pumped up. Pump up the jam, pump it up, pump it. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, Kevin. I don't have the Tala music. They have room. Okay, you want Tala? Tala, Tala. Tala. Okay, there you go. You good, Tev? You good, Kevin? Now. And Mariah Irma gave me Mariah Irma gave me a virtual hug, which is awesome. Sometimes that's all you can get right now. All right. So what have we got? The American story. The story of flawed and fallible people, united across the generations by grand and enduring ideals. The grandest of these ideals is an unfolding American promise that everyone belongs, that everyone deserves a chance, that no insignificant person was ever born. Americans are called to enact this promise in our lives and in our laws. And though our nation is sometimes halted and sometimes delayed, we must follow no other course. America's faith in freedom and democracy and seed in the wind, we citizens prosper, ambitions, unity, union, work to build a single nation of justice and opportunity, civil society, live up to the calling we share, civility, reclaim America's schools, America at its best is compassionate. In the quiet of American conscience, we know that deep, persistent poverty is unworthy of our nation's promise. Encouraging responsibility is not a search for scapegoats, it's a call to conscience. Panay Adventure Vlogs. Kevin Adamas Vlogs says, Panay Adventures USA, watching your New York City neighborhood. Oh yeah, that one. I saw that one too. At Mercy, Maria Irma. I said Mercy? Okay. Sometimes in life we are called to do great things, but as a saint of our times has said, every day we are called to do small things with great love. The most important tasks of a democracy are done by everyone. I will live and lead by these principles. What you do is as important as anything government does. I ask you to seek a common good before your comfort, to defend needed reforms against easy attacks, to serve your nation beginning with your neighbor. I ask you to be citizens, citizens, not spectators, citizens, not subjects, responsible citizens, building communities of service and a nation of character. Americans are generous and strong and decent, not because we believe in ourselves, but because we hold beliefs beyond ourselves. When the spirit of citizenship is missing, no government program can replace it. When the spirit is present, no wrong can stand against it. After the Declaration of Independence was signed, Virginia statesman John Page wrote to Thomas Jefferson, "We know the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong. Do you not think an angel rides in the whirlwind and directs the storm?" Much time has passed since Jefferson arrived for his inauguration. The years and changes accumulate, but the themes of this day he would know. Our nation's grand story of courage and its simple dream of dignity. We are not the story's authors who fills time and eternities with his purpose, yet his purpose is achieved in our duty, and our duty is fulfilled in service to one another. Never tiring, never yielding, never finishing, we renew that purpose today, to make our country more just and generous, to affirm the dignity of our lives in every life. This work continues, the story goes on, and an angel still rides in the whirlwind and directs the storm. God bless you all, and God bless America. And God bless the Philippines. You know, you guys are much a part of us as anything, right? What do we got? Score still 9-0. And Kansas City is on the 15-yard. Okay, hold on, timeout. We got to see if anything happens here. Timeout from presidential talk to. Oh, they got 25 seconds left in this quarter. Can Kansas City come back and score? 18, 17, come on. Got to score now, or else it gets harder as the game goes on. Oh, no, time's just going to, never mind. Okay, they're just going to let the first quarter go. All right, ending the first quarter of this football game, 9-0 with the Bulls ahead. I mean, the Bills. Yeah, the Bulls. The Bulls is a Chicago basketball team. The Chicago Bulls. This is the Buffalo Bills football, right? Okay. We know that stuff. All right. Okay, well, that's the end of that first quarter. All right. You ready for some Bill Clinton inspirational stuff? All right. Let me skim through this, find some cool stuff for you. It is our great good fortune that time and chance has put us not only on the edge of a new century and a new millennium, but on the edge of a bright new prospect in human affairs. A moment that will define our course and our character for decades to come. Ancient vision of our promised land, new promise, save the world from tyranny, new centuries upon us, forge new ties that bind together. 10 years ago, the internet was a mystical province of physicists. Wow, can you imagine that? This was back in 1997, so he's talking about 1987. 10 years ago, the internet was the mystical province of physicists. Can you believe there was a day when that was actually true? And now we just take internet for granted. We just like we can't live without it, and we get angry if we can't have it. Okay, scientists are now decoding the blueprint of human life. Cures for most feared illness seem close at hand. Well, okay, growing connections in commerce and culture. That's the heart of our task. New vision of government, new sense of responsibility, new sense of community, promise of the new land, knowledge and power, information age, medicine, new promised nation fortifies, fellow citizens. 4 years ago, the man whose life we celebrate spoke down to us. I pledge all my strength and every power of my office. American demands and deserves big things from us. And so, my fellow Americans, we must be strong, for there is much to do. The demands of our time are great, and they are different. Let us meet them with faith and courage, and with patience and a grateful, happy heart. Let us shape the hope of this day into the noblest chapter in our history. Yes, let us build our bridge, a bridge wide enough and strong enough for every American to cross over to a blessed land of new promise. May those generations whose faces we cannot yet see, whose names we may never know, say of us here that we led our beloved land into a new century, with the American dream alive for all her children, with the American promise a more perfect unit of reality for all her people, with America's bright flame of freedom spreading throughout all the world. From the height of this place and the summit of the century, let us go forth. May God straighten our hands for the good work ahead, and always, always bless our America. America, America, shed his grace on thee. Okay, one more of these, because I'm going to go with Bill Clinton's first presidential inauguration, because I remember I was paying attention to this stuff at that time, and he said some stuff in this one that actually really moved me. And back then, I was like so happy that he won, and it was a brave new, different change for the world. We're not talking about politics, but he had said some really cool stuff in here. This is one I've been kind of looking forward to finding, this one sentence that he says in here that just like always stuck with me, and I will get there. So the other ones with George Bush Sr. and Ronald Reagan, maybe I'll look through them at a later time and, actually highlight stuff and then share that with you, like maybe next time or something like that. But for now, let's go with this last one with Bill Clinton. Wait, I'm here talking and I missed the touchdown. Okay, guys, welcome to my vlog. Okay, you see my grandkid eating Okay, the Kansas City Chiefs just got a touchdown at the beginning of the second quarter. Okay. Wow, there we go. Okay, so now the score. Well, let's see if they make the kick, huh? Okay. Let's see what happens. Yes, I'm watching this from home. Thank you. Stay home. All right, they can make the field goal. What's happening? And it's good. Okay, the new score is now 9-7, with the Bills up by 2. Okay, very good. All right, you got this. Virtual. I feel like I'm clingy if I put my hands like this. That's not a virtual hug, but I don't know how else to make it look like one. Okay. Very good. Okay, so that's where we are with the football game. All right. Let me do this Bill Clinton thing, and then we'll just carry on with the rest of our night, because it is 6:20 p.m. here, and you know what I may end up doing is Mercy really loves the TV show 90 Day Fiance, and so the new one starts at 7. So more than likely, what I'm gonna do is in 40 minutes, if I'm not done with this live stream by now, but even after then, I'm gonna switch to a different TV to watch the rest of the football game while she gets to watch 90 Day Fiance on the good TV. What a good husband I am. Okay, so 1993, President Bill Clinton. All right, my fellow citizens, today we celebrate the mystery of American renewal. Okay, not change for change's sake, but change to preserve America's ideals, life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. Though we march to the music of our time, our mission is timeless. Each generation of Americans must define what it means to be an American. On behalf of our nation, I salute my predecessor, and I thank the millions of men and women who steadfast in sacrifice inherited in a comedy that is still the world's strongest. When George Washington first took the oath I have just sworn to uphold, news traveled by horseback and across the ocean by boat. For New World, people working harder for less. They have to face hard truths. Thomas Jefferson believed that to preserve the very foundations of our nation, we would need to dramatic change from time to time. Well, my fellow citizens, this is the time. And I just lost where I was. Okay, where was I? Okay, this is our time. Let us embrace it. Our democracy must be not only the envy of the world, but the engine of our own renewal. There is nothing wrong with America that cannot be cured by what is right with America. That's it right there. That's the one thing I always loved. Although I thought he said, but fixed by what is right with it. There is nothing wrong with America that cannot be fixed by what is right with America. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with America that cannot be fixed by what is right with America. Although this says, what? Okay, hold on. There's nothing wrong with America that cannot be cured by what is right with America. Okay, pretty much the same thing, but that's so true. That's America. We got to believe that, right? Okay, and Philippines. We're all in this together. America, Philippines, Phil-Am. That's a powerful union right there. Okay. Our democracy. And so today we pledge an end to the era of deadlock and drift. We must do what no generation has done before, invest in our own people, in their jobs, in their future, and at the same time cut our massive debt. Sacrifice. Bad habit of expecting something for nothing. Must meet challenges abroad as well as home. There is no longer division between what is foreign, what is domestic, the world economy, the world environment, with the world AIDS crisis. Wow, remember that? The world's AIDS crisis. The world arms race, they affect us all. the world arms race. Wow. You remember those days? Well, some of you might. Okay. New world is more free but less stable. America rebuilds at home. We will not shrink from the challenges. Our greatest strength is the power of our ideas, which are still new in many lands. Across the world, we see them embraced and we rejoice. Our hopes, our hearts, our hands are with those on every continent who are building democracy and freedom. Their cause is America's cause. We celebrate today. You have raised your voices in unmistakable chorus. And so, my fellow Americans, at the end of the first century, that's, because it was 1993 when he said this, let us begin with energy and hope, with faith and discipline, and let us work until our work is done. The scripture says, and let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap, if we faint not. From this joyful mountaintop of celebration, we hear a call to service in the valley. We have heard the trumpets. We have changed the guard, and now each in our way, and with God's help, we must answer the call. Thank you, and God bless you all. There is nothing wrong with America that cannot be cured by what is right with America. And that still sticks with me today. It's true. It's so true. All right. So what's everybody else up to? I think I read enough. I'm trying to skip any political part of it and just, yay, Marin Santiago is still here and it's dark outside. So if I'm going to show you the birds or the fish, I got the light in this room, then we're going to have to turn on the lights in the other room where the birds are. Right now it's dark in there. You didn't get to spend too much time with them today because I was doing other things and watching football. So let me see. According to this, we got 13 more playing minutes in this first half. So that's what we're going to work with. My friends, will stick with you until, well, wow, we're almost at the 2-hour mark, huh? Isn't that amazing? Amazing. Okay, what's happening? Where are we? Okay, they're on the 50-yard line. So we're not anywhere close to, okay, not anywhere close to ending this, anybody scoring again. YT, stay home, Tala. I'm almost breaking the bench I'm sitting on by doing that. See this bench? And like I'm doing Tala and I'm just like, my whole body's going. Woo! Okay. Very good, very good, very good. Okie dokie. All right. So, I guess, you know what? What do you want to do? Marin, what do you want to talk about? Let's talk about cooking. We talk about dancing. I don't know. All right. It's going to be Kansas City ball. I think 2 hours is probably good enough, huh? Yeah. I think I did what I came to do. And then next week, I may bless you with Ronald Reagan and George Bush talk. Right? America's never wholly herself unless she is engaged in high moral principle. We have such a purpose today. I have spoken of 1,000 points of light. I forgot about that 1,000 points of light. Of all the community organizations that are spread like stars throughout the nation, doing good. We will work hand in hand, encouraging, sometimes leading, sometimes being led, rewarding. Okay. Great nations, like great men, must keep their word. When America says something, America means it. Whether a treaty or an agreement or a vow made on marble steps, we will always try to speak clearly, for candor is a compliment, but subtlety too is good and has its place. Okay. And so he ends this one. And so there's much to do, and tomorrow the work begins. I do not mistrust the future. I do not fear what is ahead, for our problems are large, but our heart is larger. Our challenges are great, but our will is greater. And our flaws are endless. God's love is truly boundless. Some see leadership as high drama and the sound of trumpets calling, and some it is that. But I see history as a book with many pages, and each day we fill a page with acts of hopefulness and meaning. The new breeze blows. A page turns, the story unfolds. And so today, a chapter begins. A small and stately story of unity, diversity, and generosity, shared and written together. Thank you. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. And God bless the Philippines. Phil Am, right? Okay. All right. So that's it. Next week we'll do Ronald Reagan. We do like the 80s, since my radio show is basically 80s. So why not? Ronald Reagan was basically through the whole 80s. He was from 81 to 89. All right, Kevin Adamas says to stay home, and I am home, Kevin Adamas. Okay. Anyway, so let's do this. I am not going to keep on this thing throughout the whole rest of this game. So, you know, I'm not going to be able to tell you who wins because I'm not going to be on that long. I'm getting ready to get off right now. But in the meantime, since I said that, we are going to go around, and like we always do about this time, we are going to say goodbye to the living creatures that are in this house at this moment. Okay? Sound good to you? You ready to say goodbye to our creatures? All right, so first things first, we're going to say, well, you know what? No, we're not going to say goodbye. Say good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, oh my goodness, what just happened? Wait, what did I just? Oh my, we almost had a touchdown for the Kansas City Chiefs. What's going on? Hold on. How far did he make it? Wow, he's all the way to the 30. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Kevin Adama says goodbye to the fish. Good night to the fish. Oh, they're going to a commercial anyway, so all right. Or are they going into a commercial? Maybe not. Okay. All right. Take your time. Say goodnight to the fishies. Uh-oh. First down. I guess this is the best place to put this so that way you don't get the glare from the computer on the fish tank. I'm going to hold this here just in case there's another touchdown. And then we'll go say goodnight to the birds. Okay. You're on the 20. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, people. All right, hold on. Let me for a second here. Let's see what we got. Are they going to score? He's going and oh, does that count? I don't know. Hey, tell me what in the Philippines, do they watch American football at all? Do y'all watch that stuff in the Philippines? I know the Philippines really likes basketball, but American football, do they watch? Tell me, won't you tell me? And then tell me again, because I may forget the first time. Is it? Is it a touchdown? What do you think, Fishies? All right. Okay. Fishies, you say it's a touchdown? I think that's what they said on the TV too. And they're going for the extra point. All right. Are they going to make it? Thank you, Marin. And there we go. Okay. All right. So there we go. Right now, Kansas City is up. The score is now 14-9. Kansas City is ahead. Okay. 9 minutes left to go in the second quarter. But, you know, as we've seen from the other games, it's still anybody's game at this point in time. Anything can happen. All right. Why, thank you. You got our two goldfish, and then you got these like sapsuckers that are so huge right now and stuff like that. And some of these other ones. Got this fat goldfish right there. All right. Marion says, bye, fish. Okay. Now let's go say good night to the birds. Okay. Ah. Nope, that light didn't work. I mean, that didn't matter. We're doing it with this light here. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's click on this message here. All right, say good night to the birds. Where's everybody? Got one right there. I see Mrs. Green. I see Mellow Yellow. See Multi right there. Where's Blue Steel? Well, Blue Steel's at the end of the thing. You can't really see him. There he is. Okay. All right, good night, birdies. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Boom, 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 boom. Bye, bye, birdies. I'm gonna miss you so. Bye, bye, birdies. 'Cause it's time to go. Okie dokie. All right, birdies. Can we say goodbye to the birdies? That's good enough, right? Now we'll go say goodnight to Mercy. I'm typing it just in case, you know. Why not? Me and Mercy are going to say good night. All right. And, all right, here we go. All right, here we go. Me and Mercy. Time to say good night. Why, thank you, Marin. Thank you for loving our birds. Okay. Now it's time for us to say good night. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, Marin. Good night, Kevin. Good night, Maria.
Good night, David.
Marin, Kevin, Maria. Who else was here?
A.
Yeah, we had Ann
Panay
from
Adventure.
Panay Adventures USA was here. A&A Channel was here. Shout out to all of you. Eileen Krell stopped by for a little bit. So shout out. And Marin just stuck with us almost the whole time. So yay. Thank you so much, Marin. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Crazy.
Bye.